Now we start either the piece 1L or 1R. First we put in all the brass screw in where you can see a plastic ring. One there, and follow up there, 2 there, and 3 on the corner, 1 in the middle, and also 3 in the corner. We do the same thing for the other piece. Once you finish, you put in the piece in on the top like so, and also the door hinge. Now bear in mind at this stage you put in the door hinge only loosely, and then put in the screw on the oval hole there, which is the back of it, like that, just only loosely in position only, but do not tight at this stage. And same as the other two, and then we're ready to put in the position of the piece. Now at this stage we put in for this piece 2 screws there wherever you see the plastic ring, there, one there, and one there, and one there. Now you put in the position like so. The rail by now must line up like this. Bear in mind the edge should be lined up in the bottom, and the hook will be in the back like this position. And same as the other side there, the hook must be in the position at the back, and the platform on this side there should be there, and you screw it in like that. Now we're using a oval hole there as to tie it in like there, and same as in the middle over there. We use also the oval hole from the inside, and we do the same thing from the other side as well. We're using the oval hole to tie it in, the screw there, and also the third hole for the front as well in the oval hole there. So by now the position must be ready like so. And now we put in the unit in position like so, and then we start to lock up from the back or the bottom layer of the unit, and we're turning clockwise position all the way down there, and make sure you tap it and tie it properly all around like so. Next we put in the unit item number 13 in this position like so to the top piece, and by now the whole unit should look like this. And then we firmly lock from the back like so. Next you put a piece unit number 12 to the front like that, and lock in with a white button at the bottom like so. Next you put the piece number 12 and then put the 2 white button at the bottom and lock it in like so, and turn it clockwise. And once you finish, you continue with another piece of the roof to the back, which is unit number 11, and same thing, put the white button in and put it in like so, and we'll lock it in like that. Once the side piece is in like in this position, we start to tap it in everything, and then lock it in with the white button there all around it like so. Next we put in the vertical bar in like so, and by now your unit should look like that, and it's almost complete. Next we build in the drawer from the inside. We start with a piece number 23L and 23R. Now once again, where you can see the plastic ring, we screw in the brass screw in, one there, and same to the other piece. So total in 4 pieces, 4 screws for these 2 pieces there. Next we put in 2 rails in. Now bear in mind you have to line the 2 pieces like so, and the rail must be positioned like so. And next we're going to flip it over and we put it in 2 wooden dowel on the side there, and 2 in the middle, and we do the same for the other piece as well. So now just to confirm again, make sure you got 2 screw in, one on the 3rd hole on the oval hole there, 1 2 3, so the 3rd hole, 1 screw there, and another 1 screw must be in this position there as well. Next, we're using the 2-piece item number 25 and putting the screw in the middle where the plastic ring are. Then next we're going to use the 2-piece item number 4 on this item, and now we put in the 2 wooden dowel in. Now using the same golden rules, 60% in, 40% out, and we do it the same for the other side as well. Next we turn it over and position like so and put in the red button in. Make sure the arrow is facing towards the hole so we can put in the screw in later. Now we position this one up like so, and one for the other side. Next we put in a light tap, and then using a flat screwdriver we tied it, turn it clockwise to tie it in, the same as for the other side as well. Now we turn the unit over and put in that piece in as well, and again lock in clockwise, one there and one there. Next we're using the piece number 19 and put in 4 brass screw in where you can see the plastic ring, one there, and same for the other side as well. And now we're ready to put the piece 19 joint into this unit. So now before you join the piece 19 into this unit, make sure you put in the 4 red button in, one there, and same as the other side as well, one there and one there. Now once this one in position, it looks like so, and now we're ready to tighten up the red button and turning clockwise for each of the red button. Now bear in mind, you must check, make sure the rim there is all correct. If it's a front, it's actually laminated, and if it's a back, it should be a plain wood like so. So this is actually the back view side like that. And the front view side should have a smooth white surface like that. So make sure you put in the right positions. Next we're ready to put in the item number 25 to the back piece. Now before we do this 2 piece in, put in the red button in again like so, and then place it in this position and lightly give it a tap, and then lock into positions, and it should look like so. Next we're doing the sliding draw in. Now we start with number 2 of the piece, number 24L and 24R. That's the left hand side and the right hand side there, and the left hand side draw, and the back of the panel, back of the drawer, which is item 17, and the front piece like this one is piece number 16. Now we put in all the brass screw in like so for every single position where you can find the plastic piece there, and we tied in all the brass screw in like so. Now we're ready to assemble the drawer. Now before we assemble those pieces together, we put in the wooden dowel on the piece number 17 on each end there, one this end and one the other end as well. Next we join the pieces together like that. Now before we put it together in, make sure you put the red button in the back there, the locking red button device to lock it in. Once the 3 pieces should look like this pre-assembled. Now we put in the slate number 18 in. Now we put the slate number 18 and slide it in. Now make sure the slate is actually sit inside the groove like so. And we check, make sure everything inside the groove there, nice and in and tuck in. Then you put in the piece Next, you join in the piece number 26 with the red button in like so. And once in position, you lock it in and turn the button clockwise. Next, you line up in all the red button on the top there. Make sure all the arrow is facing to the hole towards where the screw gonna come in later. Now when you finish doing that, also put in a wooden dowel, one there and also one on the other side. Now we're ready to assemble the front piece of the 16, which is this one, and we're ready to put it in to tie it up. Now the complete drawer should look like so. Once you have unit to put it in, the set should look like so, and the set is almost ready to put in. Next, you slide out the rail like so, and we're ready to put in the drawer. It is vital at this stage when you put in the drawer, make sure you slide and put the drawer and sit on top of the rail, and make sure the hook is actually attached in there like so. So we catch properly, and we're ready to slide it in. Okay, now the drawer unit is complete like so. Now we put the drawer in at the bottom in this position like that, and now we're ready to put in the door in. Next, we put in the door in. Now the door, the unit 6L and 6R, now you can overlap like this in this manner and to put in the door hinge. Now to put the door hinge in, there is a trick to do it. First, you line up all the hinge in like this position and use the other door as a ruler as such position, and we line it up. Make sure it's all lined up like that. In that way, all the hinge is now nice and straight before we can screw it in. So this is a hint, a tip for you to put it in more accurately and more straight and correctly. Now we're ready to put in the screw in, and this time we actually put in the screw nice and tight position and tied in. And now we firmly tied it in like so, and for all three of them. Next, we install in the roof. Now this roof is piece number 26 and number 27. Now wherever you can see a plastic ring, once again you've tied it in, or the brass screw in. Now each piece you're going to put 4 in, 2 on this side and 2 on this side, and the other piece also the same thing, also 2 on each side. And once you're ready, we're ready to put it in. Now before you install in the door, make sure you actually lift this one up and then use a Phillips screwdriver and turn here a few turns in order for this one to release a little bit out. In that way, before we can actually hook in and install it in. So once again, put the Phillips screwdriver in here and put it a few turns so this one expanded outward like that before we can install it in like so. Next, you put a roof on top like that, and we tie it from the inside, or the Y button. Again, we turn it in clockwise position to lock it in. When you finish the door hinge, make sure you put on the cap like so, and all the way. And now the unit is now complete, like so. And when you finish, also put in a 2 door handle, heart shape. And now the unit is